There you go. It's all painted. I think it's put back together properly. It's got a nice gap for the rotor. We're gonna go try it. There's the spacer. I'm just trying to figure out what the orientation. I think the spacer's gonna go on the outside. Anyways, let's go check it out. Let's go flip this camera and can I put you right here maybe? Can you see that back wheel? Yeah. Yeah. So, I'm barely in the shot. Okay, so looks like this can go on here like this. That goes against there like that. This goes in there like this. Whoop. Slip the axle a little bit. Hard to do this. It's hard to do this. I will try to hold some pressure on that spacer. Uh-oh. Jesus, Murphy, did I do it or what? I think, I forgot the adjuster. Anyways, I don't think it's gonna work. I think the outside diameter of this has got to be taken down, maybe. I think. You wouldn't think Harley and Honda go together, but I don't know. Yep. It's got to come apart. The outside diameter of the rotor is too big. I'll chuck that up in the lathe and I'll take 1/4 inch off it. What the hell? To make this all work. All right, well, it looks jack this up a little more. So there it is. So yeah, it is. It's the outside diameter of this rotor is too much. So I'll just have to I could chuck that up. I could find somebody to chuck that up and take I don't know, take 1/8 of an inch off of that or something, make that rotate inside there. Because the spacing is awesome. Spacing is good. The pads are in the middle. I think it looks good. I think it's awesome. I just got to bang that all apart. Get that back out. All right. Check back. All right. So there you go. I got it off. Now I'm going to try to figure out what the center distance is from here to here. See what that measurement is. And then see what the center of this hole to the top of the pads. See what I should be able to do that easily. Where's my ruler? So there, look. So if we go there, well, it's more than 5, so I got to get a longer ruler. This one doesn't go all the way to the end, so it's just a rough guesstimate. So it looks like, you know, a little under 6 inches. Maybe, but the ruler doesn't go all the way to the end. So I don't know what the measurement is. But anyways, we'll figure that out. And then, you know, it's damn close, isn't it? It's damn close. Good old Stoker measurements, what? Just put 2 rulers together with some masking tape and make a measurement. Freg. Anyways, we're going to figure this out. It's not rocket science. I like it. All right. What am I going to say? Chapter what? What chapter are we on? Who the frig even knows? Anyways, talk to you later. Hello. Happy Saturday. So, a couple of things I'm working on. I had a nice chat with Ralph down at PM Cycle down in the valley with my shovel head, finding out what's going on with my shovel head. Yeah, there's issues, but you know, that's what happens when a bunch of different people work on a old Harley and they have different levels of mechanical knowledge. Pistons are mismatched with the cylinders, too big of a gap, lots of oil leakage. Cam is wrong. Cam, we don't even know what the cam is. There's stripped, we already told you there's stripped holes. There's a crankcase breather passage or circuit that needs work on. So anyways, so yeah, we're gonna have to rebuild the engine. We're gonna rebuild it. We're gonna put some high performance pistons in it. Get the next size up on the cylinder. We're gonna mic the cylinder, find out where they're at, and go one size bigger than that. Get the piston and rings to match that. We're gonna do the valves. The S&S connecting rods are good. S&S flywheel is good. We're gonna put a cam in it. We're gonna put bearings in it. We're gonna put a valve seals and seat the valves. We're gonna regrind or seat the valves. Make sure all that's good. Anyways, we're not gonna build 100% performance engine, but we're gonna build a nice strong engine that's gonna last for many, many years. That's what needs to be done. It should have been done from the last time it got work done on it. But anyways, that was then and this is now. So we're going to make it right. Ralph's going to make it right. He's not going to do it. It needs some cosmetic work. It needs brake work. It needs fender work. It needs a few things. It needs to be wired. It's got no lights on it, no signal lights or none of that. So he's not going to do that. I'm going to do that. He's going to do the engine. He's going to take the engine out. He's going to split the cases. He's going to rethread the holes, drill and rethread the holes that are stripped. Put the cases back together, new bearings, new pistons, new rings. I already said all that. Going to make it right. He's going to do the engine. He's going to put it back in. First, he's going to get it all put together. He's going to put it on his engine stand and get it running. He's got a very cool thing there. You have to check it out. It's my time. Let's go. So you got to check out his channel. It's part 4. This old shovel. He's working on it. So he's got to go ahead to do some work for me. And a lot of people are saying, well, why aren't you doing the work? Well, I'm not an engine guy, and engines need to be built properly. I can tell you that the reason we got problems with this engine is because the engine guys didn't work on this engine. So I need an engine guy to put this engine back together and make it right. I will work on the cosmetic stuff on the bike, the accessories and whatever needs to be done. And I can do that, no problem. But I want the engine right. And not everybody can build an engine, and I don't profess to be able to build an engine, so I'm not going to try it. I want to watch him do it. I want to learn, and I want to watch him go through it. And if you watch his channel, you will see him do it. Like I said, chapter 4 is already up. So Sean at S&S Customs did me a favor. He drilled that hole for me so my Honda axle will fit. Hondas are metric, Harleys are SAE. So I'm putting it all together. Here's the rotor. So the rotor, you can't tell, but it's 1/8 of an inch off center. So what I need is I need to take 1/8 of an inch off the outside diameter of this rotor. I just checked my lathe. The biggest I can swing is the radius of 5.5. You know, take 100 thou off this. So it doesn't rub. It rubs right here. It doesn't rub on the top, it rubs right on the edge, where my thumb is. So that's where it rubs, and it's not right. So I don't know if you can tell, but it's not centered. It's off a little tiny bit, but that's all right. We can do that. We're gonna work on it. So Martin also supplied me with a loaner of a Tach gear. This Tach gear meshes with the Tach gear on the cam. It goes through right here, it comes out right here. so you can run a tachometer cable in there to run a tach. And you need a tach if you want to synchronize the carburetors. And that's the next project on this, is to synchronize the carburetors. They're like I said, they're almost there. They're very, very close. So what I need is I need a tach. I got a tach here, Martin loan tach that he loaned me. Honda tach. A couple of cables I got off of Vintage 750, and I also got one off of eBay, Amazon, I don't know. Anyways, it looks like it's all gonna work. There's a slot in the end of the cable to accept this. Bingo. So there you go. That's how that works. So I'm pretty confident I'm gonna get this all back together, and I'm gonna have a tach. We'll figure it out. All right, so stand by. We'll try to get this all put together. All right, so you can see I got the drive gear in it. I got the bolt in it. I haven't bent it over yet. I'll think I do that. So there it is. So I put a little oil on it to make sure it's nice and lubricated. So now I'm going to try to fit it on and try to get it together. And maybe we'll start this thing. Hook the tach up and see what we got going on. All right, I'll be back. All right, so I got the cover back on. I got the tach in. I got the bolt tight. I got the tape to the handlebars. It's good enough. It's all connected. The gear's connecting. It's all oiled. I don't know. Want to try it? Yeah. Let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. Okay. Put my little choke thing in there. Okay, choke's in. Gas on. Oh my God. Thanks to Martin. Yeah. This is good. All right, so I can't turn the rotor on my lathe. Martin can't turn it on his lathe. I'm gonna try to call my buddy Joey to see if he can turn it. Maybe Sean can turn it for me. I only need like a 1/16 of an inch taken off the outside diameter of my rotor. And we'll find somebody to do it. So I'm gonna wrap it up. Thanks for watching. Check on your buddies, eh? Give them a call. Yeah, your wingers, your buddies. That's what we call them in the Navy, our wingers. You haven't seen them for a while. You should check on them. give them a message, give them a text, give them a phone call. Anyways, check on them. They need to hear from you. Anyways, thanks for watching, and like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. We got some good news coming up. You wait and see. All right? Ciao! Honda rotor on the lathe, S&S Customs. Sean's helping me out on a Sunday morning before a big windstorm tomorrow. Anyways, 11 5/8 is my Honda rotor. I need 11 1/2. I only got to take a little bit off, but it's rock hard. Got to use carbon tool bit to make the cut. But we're going to get her. We're going to put it on the bike today and see if I can get brakes. Awesome. Thanks to Sean, S&S Customs, right there. Right on. So, I got my rotor turned down. Looks great. Sean did a nice job on that. I don't think if I could have swung that on my lathe, I could have done it. This is stainless, very hard, very hard. You need carbide bit to turn that down, and I don't think I would have been able to do it. He took him a while. It took him half an hour to get this turned down little bit by little bit, and that's the only way you can do it. And anyway, so yeah, so it's gonna work. I'm confident. So she sits on like that. Got a bunch of nuts. I'll have to look up the torque specs on this. Get all these nuts on, and get this torqued on, and then we'll see if it fits. Here's the caliper. We got the hole made bigger. I made a spacer. You already seen all this before. That's not it. Right here, made this spacer. So this spacer will take up the difference in thickness in the two brackets from the Honda bracket to this bracket. So yeah, so I think it's gonna work. I'll get this all bolted up, and we'll see how it looks, and we'll try it out, and we'll be back. All right, so here's the next kerfuffle. So this stabilizer rod won't fit around the caliper, so I got to make some kind of an extension to go from this bolt here up to here, so it's solid and it'll support the force on the caliper. That's going to want to go around in circles when you put the brakes on, because that's what it wants to do. So it's clearing. It's all good. It's a good job Sean did. You know, you can put it anywhere as you want, really. You can put it anywhere as you want. I could make a new support bracket, maybe get it down on an angle like this so it's sort of straight away instead of trying to go way up in there. I could go like this instead of that, down here. I got to think about this. Anyways, onwards and upwards. All right, we've made some progress. Not 100% done on this rear brake job, but we're close. Let me show you what I did and what I'm up against next, and I'll be right back. All right, so you can see that I made a little bracket. I made a little spacer to go in there. It's pretty thick, at least 1/8 of an inch or more. I think it's okay. I think it's okay. Next part, brake line's too short. From here onto here. So I need a switch, a brake switch right here. Lowbrow is where I get my brake lines. They're quick, they're fast, they're easy. Lowbrow, yeah. Very easy to put together brake lines. They got all the different ends, all the different size hoses, lines. So I'm just gonna measure it and get like 4 inches longer. And then we're good. Everything is lining up. Everything is good. I think that bracket's okay. I'm sure somebody will tell me. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up. This is part 2 of what I've been putting up. Working on this, working on the Tach. Tach is all good. I found some parts on eBay, $12 for the Tach drive gear. And then I can give Martin back his parts. And he was good enough to lend me to make everything work. So, I'm going to order a switch. I'm going to order a line. Hopefully it gets here within a week. I'm going to get this all painted up, get it all nice and tiddly. That's what we say in the Navy too, tiddly. Anyways, all good. So I'll sign off. This is part 2, sign off. And thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Tell your friends, jump on board. We're having a lot of fun. There's going to be all kinds of stuff coming up, let me tell you. With the shovel down in the valley at Ralph's. We got some stuff going on, let me tell you. And he's going to let me videotape his repairs. And we're going to go visit him. And don't forget to watch his channel as well. Because chapter 5 of this old shovel will probably be coming up this Friday. All right. Thanks for watching.